One of the reasons I began to grow out my gray hair, and I don't have a ton of gray hair, you can see it in here. It's there. But one of the reasons I chose to grow it out is because I watched a video from Parisian Vibe, I believe, where there was a gorgeous woman on there with gray sparkles in her hair. And I just loved that she wasn't hiding her age. She was just enjoying where she was at. And I thought, that's what I want. I want to enjoy every stage that I'm at when I'm in it. I want to stop hiding. I want to stop fearing. I want to just enjoy this life. So when I decided to stop coloring my hair, a lot of people said, oh no, you're far too young for that. You should keep going. But this is who I actually am right now. Why can't I just be who I am? So I decided to do that. And I have to tell you, it's been one of the most freeing decisions that I have made. I do feel free. I feel free of the trap of worrying about my little tiny white roots that were growing out right up front you color your hair and a week later, suddenly you've got some sort of white hair sprouted right here. And now you have to worry about covering that as if you're like ashamed of yourself. I'm tired of the self-shame. I'm tired of the keeping up a story for everybody else's eyeballs. I just want to enjoy myself. And I think that's kind of at the root of French girl style. Enjoy yourself the way you are and enjoy life. And you know what a young person once told me was that when you color your hair as an older person, it's not that you look younger, you just look like an older person who colors your hair. So you might as well just look like an older person who doesn't color their hair. What's there to be afraid of? You still look like that older person. And it's perfectly okay to be an older person. I love the French ideals about aging. They're not afraid of it. In fact, they just embrace where they are all the time. I feel like American women are so afraid. They're so afraid. Every time they get to a 0 number, they're like, oh, I can't believe it. Oh, no. Why? You're so lucky. You're so lucky to be alive. You're so lucky to be able to experience all these different stages. Why don't you just go and figure out the way that you feel best during that stage instead of holding on to 20 with a death grip that's never going to work.